Hi everyone, this is Becky from Becca's Paper Posies, and I am coming at you today to show you how to make this really cute Matchbox greeting. And it is I added a little bit of like a pop-up version. So traditionally it's just something that is supposed to be the size of a Matchbox, which would be about this big, but I made it a little bit larger. Let me show you how it works. So you kind of slide out the little tray, you open it up, and then I just kind of added this little pop-up feature, and then I put some confetti in here. This is a birthday one. We're just going to make like a traditional friendship one, but you know, it has the drawer, which I call the base, and then the sleeve, which goes around it. So I'm going to show you how to make one of these guys. What you're going to need for your supplies is you're going to need, for the base, you're going to need a 5" by 4" cardstock sheet of paper, which I've got right here, already pre-cut. You're going to need the sleeve that goes around the box, that is 8" by 4", so I've already got that pre-cut. And then if you, in this case, I put a sheet of paper over the top of it. It would be 4 by 3. You'll need a sheet of paper because the rest of it is pink. And then I also added this here, which I'll probably do with mine too. But that's what you're going to need. You're also going to need some embellishments, which I'm calling like the balloons, the die cuts. This is like a printed paper greeting. Whatever you want to take to decorate your box, you're going to need that. Punches. For this, I use the punches, so I just use punches to create my own balloons, and then I added more balloons to the back of there. This is also a die cut. So there's a bunch of different things that I did to decorate it. You could decorate yours however you want. Oh, let me put that back in there. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. For mine, what I'm going to use is I have pre-cut all of these sunflowers, and then I have these greetings that I have from a Mary Englebright calendar that I'm going to use. I just have these cute calendar inserts. I'm only going to use one of them, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea. I saved these because I thought they were so cute. She's one of my favorite artists, and I'm going to use this one in particular. That's why I cut out all the sunflowers, because I kind of wanted to go with the theme of that. So let's go ahead and get started. Some of the other things I have is I have my scoring board, so I can make the fold lines, and I also have a ruler. I'm going to show you two different ways. I'll probably wind up using the scoring board, but in case you don't have one, I wanted to show you how to do it with a ruler as well. Okay, so let's get started with the base. So for the base, it is the smaller of the two, and it needs to be 5" by 4", and then you need to do a 1/2" fold line. So I'm going to go ahead and measure a 1/2". It's going to be a 1/2" all the way around, but I'm just going to start with one just to show you how you could do it without. And then you would just place your ruler on the line, just like this, line it up, and then you could fold it. So that's basically how you could do it without a scoreboard. But I'm going to use mine just for quickness of the video. I don't like making my videos too long. So I'm going to go ahead and start 1/2", score. Wait, hold on. Is that a 1/2"? That is, sorry, I can't see from this angle. The 1/2". Yes, that was a 1/2". They need to make those bigger. Okay, 1/2" all the way around. So I'm going to score at 1/2" and 1/2". And again, 1/2". Now, of course, I have my glue gun hot and ready. I'm going to cut each of the tabs to make my box. And then I want the folds to go inside of the box. So I'll show you as I'm gluing it what I mean by that. So my fold will go inside. So I'll put a little glue dot here, fold it inside, a glue dot here, fold it inside. There we go. Glue dot inside. And another glue dot inside. Okay, there's the base of my box. Okay, now I'm going to make the sleeve. And for the sleeve, you need to measure 2 inches and score it. Then you need to measure 1/2 inch, so that would be 2.5, and score it. Then you need to measure 3 inches, so you can go ahead and fold it and fold it. You can put back, because I've got one of the smaller scoreboards. Measure 3 inches, fold it, score it, not fold it. You will fold it eventually. Then another 1/2 inch and score it. So here we go. Here is our sleeve. Just using my nail. I could use the bone folder, but it's just as quick with my nails. Okay. So this is my base. I'm going to go ahead and put it around for now. And then you could just do it. I think this has there's a little bit of a raised here. So I'm going to have to cut that off because it's going to affect the sleeve. And that one, see, that one's better lined up. But that one got a little wonky for some reason. So there we go. So then I'll put it around, the bottom, just like this. And then I will put a glue line across, and there we go. There's my sleeve. Okay. So in order to work with it, I'm going to go ahead and flatten it out. It's just easier to work with. I'm going to go ahead and add this guy, which is my sunflower decoration. I will just do some glue around the perimeter and glue this down. There we go. And now with my trimmer, I wanted to use this sunflower one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this with my trimmer. Kind of just eyeballing the edges. There we go. There's this guy. All set. So this will go like that. What do you guys think? That looks good, right? So I'm just gonna, again, glue around the perimeter quickly. Put it down. Then I think I want to get some of my sunflowers here and maybe put one right there. How's that? There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just doing it by looks. For me, I think it'll look cute there, so that's what I'm going to put. Okay. So there's this. Ooh, that was kind of hot there. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. And now what we got to do is I'll show you again the pop-up features. We got to do this. And it's just a piece of cardboard. You guys could use like a cereal box type of cardboard. I like the little bit of a stiffness. This is just the cardboard from the back of a paper pack that I got. It's just this cardboard right here. I just cut it and I'm going to use some of this, but it's a little bit thicker than your traditional paper. So that's why I'm using that. So I'm going to score this 1/2 inch to use. There we go. I'm going to fold these down and I'm going to glue this. Now I suggest that when you guys do this, that you do use hot glue, because I tried using regular just sticky glue, and when they're in the box and they're laying down, this started to raise up, so it didn't work. But I like the hot glue held up a lot better, so that's what I suggest. So I'm just going to glue this down anywhere. I just need to make sure that they're not hitting, so right about there and there. And then I'm going to decorate it with all the beautiful sunflowers I made. Okay, so again, no rhyme or reason. I want to make sure that when I close it, that my sunflower will fit. Okay, so that's pretty important. If you don't do this, then your sunflowers will not fit in the box. And if you need to, you can even trim the bottom, right? So they line up a little bit better. I'm going to put one here to kind of even it out. Make sure my leaves are not in the way. Again, maybe I'll just trim the bottom off so the sunflowers will fit a little bit better. And right there, put my glue my glue here. Line it up there, there and there. There we go. Now I'm just decorating. Another little glue dot here. I'll put this one here. I kind of did a different variety of yellows to kind of liven it up. And then I've got these little tiny ones. I think for this one, I'm going to add a little tiny one there too. So let me do this. There we go for that one. Now for another one, we'll do one here. Okay, maybe one here. It's just something like a pretty little surprise when they open up the box. You know, another thing that this would also be really good for is a gift card. If you didn't want to do the pop-up feature, you can even put confetti like I did in this one. You could add a little bit of confetti. Maybe annoy the person. I'm just kidding. You know, when it opens up, it pops up confetti. But there we go. Let me finish with my flowers here. Here, this one's a little bit bigger. No, I'm covering up that one. Let's do this guy right here. And of course, I had to add a little bit of glitter. If you've ever taken any of my classes, you know that I love to do shiny, glittery stuff. Here's this guy, and then I think I'm almost done here. There we go. We'll add this one. And so now, when the person opens their greeting, they'll have a nice little surprise. Let's go from this side. Put this in the box. There we go. Okay, so when their person gets their greeting, they can open this up. They'll have a nice little surprise here. This doesn't want to, there we go. So there you go, you guys. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty. I think anybody would like to receive these. I mailed one of these. I put it in a bubble envelope, and I think I put something like 3 postage stamps on it, and the person got it quickly in the mailbox. I know that the mail has been pretty slow with COVID, but the person got it within 24 hours. I also do have to say that it was within town, but I was still surprised that the person got their card within 24 hours. So stick one of these in one of those small envelope mailers, the bubble kind, put 3 postage stamps on, boom, you're done. I guess if you put too much goodies in here, you might make it a little bit heavier. But as you could see from the measurements that I said as I was going along, you could even make this a little bit wider if you wanted to. Just change up the box sizes and make it a little bit wider. You can make it square. You can do it this way where the drawer opens up. There's a lot of different options that you can do. But there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed my Matchbox pop-up tutorial. And show me some pictures of, or send me some links in the description down below with your comments of where you did some. I would love to see what you did with it. Bye, guys.